Ah, 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 Jack, ah, Jack, 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 ah, Jack. Jack is muted. Well, he'll be here eventually. Hi! We swapped sizes today. There you are, it took you a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, Jack, ah, ah. We decided to swap sizes today, so Jack is the tall dommy mommy, and I'm baby. What does that make you then? Something pathetic. Whereas you're like a Discord daddy, right? You're like a Valorant daddy or something like that, like an E-daddy. That's the opposite of a dommy mommy, right? An E-daddy. Sorry, you can't fit both. You can only fit one of us. Oh, I forgot to unmute you. Oopsie. Ha. Jack, say something.
Ah!
Oh my god. Okay, say something normal.
Hi, it's me.
A little bit more.
A little bit more? A little bit more speaking?
Yeah, there we go. Now we got it. We got it perfect. But no, yeah, doesn't that make you like a fucking e-boy daddy if I'm not the dommy mommy?
Shut up.
You're the e-boy daddy?
Shut up!
Can we get a little bit of a leather voice?
Can we get a,
No. Can we get a little bit of
Can
a
we get
leather
a burp
voice?
in chat? Can we get a burp?
No! Can we get a little bit of a leather voice? Come on.
No.
Please?
No.
As a gift?
Nope.
As a gift? Just come on.
You got your leather voice
When did I get your leather voice?
when I did the fucking metal pipe thing.
Okay, but like that didn't count. Can we just have a little bit?
That didn't count. Mhm.
No, can we have a little bit more of a leather voice?
What do you fucking want me to say?
Tell me I'm a pretty girl.
Something else.
What? You can't say that? What's wrong? Is someone embarrassed?
No, you're gonna get flustered and it's gonna be weird.
No, I am not. No, I am not. Do not think that you are that powerful.
Uh-huh.
No.
You wanna see?
Yeah, do it, pussy.
So what did I say again?
Just tell me I'm a pretty girl.
You're a pretty girl. Ugh, I hate it.
Didn't fluster me at all. You wish. I walk in and we're already in the jar. We were in the jar, yep. What do you mean I twitched? I did not twitch. No, in order to fish, you have to do, mine isn't exclamation point fish. You have to use the redeems. I had a stroke.
The redeems with points.
It's 50 points.
50
There we go.
points.
Sorry, my Twitch is breaking. Oh god, please stop. Stop. Oh god, there we go. There we
Having
go.
problems.
Yeah, I was having problems.
Nah, shit.
30K?
Already?
Oh my god.
Wait, 30K on fishing?
I think Grizz has, yeah, the Grizz has 30K. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He is casted 555 times.
Oh my god. Grizz, what the fuck?
Grizz likes fishing. What can I say? Grizz wants that free Alistair merchandise.
Free Alistair merchandise, is that what he's fishing for?
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, the top fisher of every month gets, like, a free Alistair merch. Because why not?
Why not?
I can stop when I want. Sure, Grizz, it's okay. This isn't an intervention. I'm not telling you to stop.
This isn't an intervention. No. Keep fishing.
Yeah, keep fishing. Keep fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Meow. Hi, Nessie. Hello.
Meow. You mean,
Meow.
hold on.
Hi,
Oh,
Ben.
shit.
Hi. Hello, Ben.
Meow.
I'm small and Jack is big. Oh, meow.
Meow.
Meow. Hold on. Meow.
Hold
on, I can meow too. Anyway, why am I small and Jack is big is because we decided to swap places today. I'm short. Jack is the daddy dom, and I'm the little femme girl. What the fuck? That's just a girl.
Femme girl!
Femme girl! That's just a girl!
I'm a little femme girl, ooh ooh, and it's like
a little femme girl. Well, I am a girl failure, I'll tell you that.
I'm jamming to my music.
No, Nessie, in here you gotta, in order to fish, you gotta, yeah, there you go, you got it. Baby girl,
yeah, you gotta
I
do
am
points.
a baby girl. Yeah, hi Ben, it's good to see you too.
Hi Ben. Hi Nessie.
Jack, can we go back to being regular size now?
Why? You wanted this.
I did, but I don't like it. I want to be big girl again. Can I be big girl? Thank you.
Oh wow, okay.
Hold on,
okay.
hold on! I'm adjusting. There we go. There we go, these are regular sizes. I'm a little bit drunk, so I won't mod, I think. Don't worry, you don't have to mod today. It's okay. Have good drunk. Enjoy your drinkies. You're drunk and you're playing Valorant. I believe in you.
Oh goddamn, that's a combination for sure.
All right, Jack, I'm ready to play. You have to invite me though.
Oh yeah, right.
Nessie, you dork! You already have VIP. You can't be mod and VIP.
You can't be mod and VIP. You really can't.
You cannot be mod and VIP. It won't let you.
All right, hold on. I gotta turn.
But
my
I am
music
special
on.
also. How's this, Nessie? I'll give you your own custom Discord role in the server. How about that? Let me know what you want your role to be, and I'll make you a custom Discord role. There we go. We'll do that.
Yep, we're in Rose's room. We're doing the fucking village, and we're about to go to the elephant.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
We got this. You will think? Alright, let me know, let me know. Alright. Hold on, let me just,
I lost my VIP to get a cool sword. Yeah, you did, Grizz. Oh shit, what is this?
There's the castle gate.
We need to...
Up there.
We need to pick up the bowling ball.
So, we've got this big crane here.
And then...
I'm sure it could be useful for this gate.
After we pick up the bowling ball, you swing it towards the gates. You're going the wrong way.
I'm not. The gate's right there.
Oh, are you, like, building up momentum?
Yeah. You're supposed to lower
Okay,
it,
I
aren't you?
gotcha. I got that. Hi, Rockcore. Hello, hello.
Hello,
It's good to see you.
Rockcore.
Hello. How are you today?
Hello.
Bum, bum, bum. So, are you gonna hit the door? Because I think we have enough momentum.
I'm waiting for you to lower the thing.
Oh, I have to lower it? Okay.
I think.
That's as low as it goes.
Oh shit. Oh, so do you let it go?
No.
Oh, I let it go, right?
I think so, yeah.
How do I let it go?
I don't know. Here, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Yeah, because how are we supposed to get it over there if there's this thing in the way? What do we do here?
Oh!
This is so satisfying.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Moida!
There we
Cody,
fucking go.
You up for a little bowling?
Oh.
You're crazy, but I like it.
You're crazy, but I like it. Oh, hold on. How the fuck do I... There we go. Oh, the poor elephant is already making sounds. I'm completely dead from the week I will sleep soon, but I had extreme fun this week. How fun was your week? Like, it was fun, but like, what'd you do? Let me know.
Heave.
There we go.
Oh. Heave.
We're gonna break down this bitch's doors.
Womp. This poor elephant, dude.
Yeah, I haven't forgiven us for what we've done to this elephant, and we're doing it again.
Wait, we're not here to cause trouble.
Yes, we are! You are a liar!
Elephant.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. Oh no, it's this segment. God damn it.
You insult Cutie the Third,
Oh, it's this voice actress
Queen
again.
Of the Magic Castle. In short, Her Majesty.
Oh, yes,
Majesty.
we do.
Majesty.
Her Majesty. Can you take us to her?
It's kind of urgent.
The Queen does not grant audience with peasants.
Peasants? Whoa, whoa, back up. Who are you calling peasants there, buddy? Okay, I built this castle. All right, I even came up with the name Magic Castle. So if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't
Okay,
even be...
behave! Excuse my underling, ma'am.
Cool concert yesterday with best section I
Underling.
ever played.
Oh,
I'm your
fuck yeah.
underling.
Far away.
Yeah, Jack, you
We
are
come
my
with
underling.
A very
You've always been
important
that.
letter for Her
That sounds
Majesty.
fucking cool, Rockcore. Hell yeah.
Oh,
I try not to talk too
we
much
need
when
to
these
see
guys
Her
are
Majesty
talking,
in
but
person.
it's boring.
Why?
They talk so much. No.
They wanna kill the queen.
Why?
I hate this book. I hate it.
Of course,
Why?
I never lie. I'm Dr. Hakim.
Book of Truth.
More ice cream?
Ah, Pringles. Oh shit, I didn't set up Pringles right, so they're just flying all over the screen.
Oh shit.
Sucking up. Don't listen to him, all right? He's
More ice
crazy.
cream
Loco.
sounds
He's
fantastic though.
lying.
Hell
Oh,
yeah. Smoky caramel
Then
sounds
why
so
don't you
good.
show the letter to
Jack
Her
had the best ice
Majesty?
cream he's had in a long time.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
that
Okay, so
right?
the thing with the letter is it's
Yeah.
kind of
Red velvet
complex.
brownie, baby.
Aha! Exactly. Because there is no letter.
You have garlic bread? Hell yeah,
Cloud
Evan Star.
ball.
Hell yeah. Can you share? Can I have some garlic bread? Because that sounds good and I'm hungry. I want garlic bread. I'm gonna have cheesy potatoes for dinner.
Boom.
Cheesy potatoes. I love the little toilets.
Segment. Yeah, they're cute, but I remember this was my least favorite segment in the game with the magic stuff.
Really? Because I loved it. I thought it was really fun.
Mine is really janky. Remember, I have like weird.
Oh,
didn't you have like
right.
teleport? No, you're the tank, and I have like weird teleport magic.
Yeah, that's fair.
Make up the rules.
Have all you like. Hell yeah. Jack,
Anyone hear
Evan
us?
Star gave me
Hello?
garlic bread. You want some?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
lucky
we
for us.
have garlic bread together. Mmm, garlic
Nom, nom,
bread.
nom, nom, nom,
How are
nom,
you
nom.
today,
Engineer
Evan
in the
Star? How are
family.
you
Do
doing?
you mind? What are you doing? I built that.
I built that!
Toilet has no pipes.
Yeah?
Oh, wow.
Toy castle.
The shade.
Toys don't go to the bathroom.
Toys don't go to the bathroom.
They don't, so don't make fun of me.
Oh, he's stuck. Oh, he's
I
stuck.
really should have skipped those.
He-
Oh.
oh my god.
Oopsie.
Retella ass.
Garlic bread.
Garlic rib.
Fancy. Why do you get shoes and I don't have shoes?
I wonder that. Why do I have shoes and you don't? Why are you farting?
Okay, so you built this place.
Why am I
Where's
puking?
you now?
Just turn right here.
What?
I puked last
Puking?
time.
Over here, quick.
Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't know you puked.
Yeah, last time I puked.
Oh.
Fucking fart.
Fart.
Oh yeah, this, yeah. You're the tank and I have the weird teleport magic and it's kind of janky.
Gotcha, gotcha.
God damn it!
You both seem pretty cool. Thank you. Jack is cooler than me, though. He's stinky, but he's cool.
Hi, I'm literally stinky, I just farted.
Oh,
Please.
Oh, God. Whoa! Oh, God.
Piss!
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, you just
Whoa,
killed him.
Ice orbs, man.
Oh my
I
God.
have cool magician powers.
You just fucking killed that poor man who sniffed your
Wow.
fart.
Just like I said.
Last thing to
A
sniff
magic
before
castle.
death.
I would hate that. I would hate that.
Death by piss!
Dude, if the last thing that I fucking smelled was your fart, I would... A... B... Okay, so B is like an AoE. A
Okay,
is like...
A is teleportation.
A for me is
What?
like a dash. X is just my general attack, and then we have the AoE. Alright, we got this.
Okay, this is gonna be a little hard
You
because
can't
I don't
stop
have
me, Gate.
I don't have a
Nice one.
dash like you do, so it's gonna be a little difficult.
That's okay, we got this. Aww, my computer did the thing. Could you pause
Oh man, it was doing so good.
it? I know it was. I thought I fixed it. God damn it.
Aw, that sucks.
That's okay. I'll reconnect to you in just a second. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom. Oh, he's gone. Ah!
I know
I'm
gone.
alone!
Like, you're not alone all fucking day.
I'm left alone to my thoughts.
You're
it's like I
often
can still
alone.
hear him.
I'm still here, dummy!
No.
You have brain worms. And then I open VTuber Studio. Yeah, but the computer was
the
doing
next section
so
is the
well.
ice section, right?
I think... Yeah, I think the next section is the ice section. We actually don't really have that much of the game left.
Yeah, we have the ice section, and then we have... Ah! Pringles!
Mm-hmm.
We have, shit, the clock tower.
Oh, the clock
then we
section
have-
is next, actually. And then the ice section, and then
The music section.
Yeah. What is the fishing in the bottom left? It's just a for fun thing that you guys can do, and top fisher of every month will get a free piece of merch whenever I have merch. So, like, there's, like, a little reward system for you guys for being the top fisher. But it's just for fun. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight to reconnect my shit. But yeah, it only costs 50
luck,
channel
gang.
points. And you
Luck,
can
gang.
use it. Jack, make sure to be disconnecting me.
Oh,
Decline.
yeah, right.
Oh yeah, we have a lot. We have the... Oh, never mind. We're not almost done with it. I forgot, like, half the game.
Wait, did we do the garden section yet?
No, we haven't done the garden section
Oh,
yet.
yeah. God, we have, a lot left. Holy shit.
Did you deny me? Because it's not.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You just gotta keep fighting it.
No, it's like frozen on Connect. Like Connect is frozen, so I'm just gonna reopen V-Bridger.
Yeah, it was doing that to me too.
But yeah, we have fishing. It's also just for fun if you just want to fish. Like, you can just fish for fun. There's no pressure.
I have Suika, but it's only on my BR back screen.
Yeah. I could have had Suika, but I didn't really want it.
Fishing seems more fun, but Suika I just wanted because it looked cool.
I can get you the fishing if you'd like to have it. Okay, I'm connected. I'm in.
There we go.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Alright, let me inside of you. That's not what I meant.
Master Chief, what are you doing in the nurse's office? I threw up.
Mm-hmm. You threw up. And then we...
I threw up all over your shoes. All over them. Every single one.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Remember when Mishka pissed all over your shoes?
Yeah, and ruined a majority of my shoes. Yeah, I remember all right. I haven't forgotten.
Oh, Mishka.
You can play the game now.
I can only remember the Discord server one, and it pains me. Discord server what?
Click play.
Suika? Oh, are we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
I don't see you on my end, so I didn't know. Alright, hold on.
Yeah. I'll be in your chat in a minute. You're in mine. How many hands is on the model? Technically 6.
A lot.
Technically 6, but there are actually supposed to be 8.
Oh, you're supposed to. Yeah.
Easy!
Thanks for the lava, May!
Hold on.
Glad I actually have useful powers.
Alright.
And then fight time.
Oh, goddamn. Alright.
Yeah, boy. Nice.
Oh, God, hurry up.
I'm hurrying.
Ah!
You murdered me. You killed me. And I accidentally wasted my special. Why?
Sorry, I wasn't ready! I accidentally stepped on it!
You
Alright,
son of a
and
bitch.
now I'm ready. Go.
I can only dash once. Oops, I killed myself. That was my bad. That was my fault, 100%. Oh, I'm right here.
Oh, nice.
Ow, my bones. Okay, you killed that one. Thank you.
Nice. Rip.
Now I just gotta womp.
So...
Well, what do we do here? This didn't seem like the correct answer.
Oh, wait. No, look. I teleport over here and you get over there.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're smart.
Yeah, kind of.
Like that time we couldn't do math.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that was horrible.
You have to freeze these.
Looks like you're
shit.
Oh my god!
Oh, I
fuck is
accidentally dashed into hell.
Looks like you're not the only magic user.
There's only room
I dashed
for one,
into hell
poor
again.
magician.
Oh my god, I don't like dashing.
You're up, May! Give it hell!
Oh god. Ah!
This is balls!
You're all toast.
Oh my god.
Get it,
Okay.
I'll hold up the others.
Ah! Okay, if any of the others show up, I'll help with that.
Oh my god!
We got this. Oh, my bones. Oh, my bones. How are you not dead yet?
Jesus. Fuck that.
You!
Go to hell.
Oh, damn. Big brain time.
Yeah, I was not fucking with that.
Oh, there's one left.
Oh, I didn't see him. Ah! I tried to AoE from over here and it didn't work.
Oh shit, that's for you.
Yep. Wee wee.
It's hard to aim that big attack for me.
I know, right? It's hard for me to aim my dash. I'm not having a good time with it.
You're all toast!
It's hard to see also when, like, there's a bunch of effects on screen. It's like, oh, what's happening?
I know, right? There is a lot going on here.
Ah, yes.
Oh, shit.
Traps for the prisoners. Nothing's ever easy.
What the fuck? How are we supposed to deal with this?
This way. Okay, now give it a second. Oh, okay. I was gonna let it, like, womp womp.
Go to hell!
Bam. Slut.
Bam. Wham! Rattle their bones.
I am rattling bones. Yes. Yes, father. Bones are be rattled. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
What was that about big brain time earlier?
You said that, not me. I am not big brain.
I know.
I am never big brain. I have poo brain.
Poo brain.
Poo brain.
Sounds like something we call Nova. Poo brain.
Nova is poo brain. I love my dog, but... Ow, my bones. Alright, this is gonna be rough.
Alright.
And more lava.
Oh god.
You're just
oh god,
mad that
oh
you
god,
have to
oh god.
rely on me.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, thank God.
Don't worry, May. I will get us across.
Oh god, there's spikes. What the fuck?
Yep. Ow! Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay.
I got him. I got him.
Cool. Proud of you.
Alright, so where are we going?
Straight ahead.
Oh!
Oh god.
Ah, shit.
Oh no! Bone boy!
Oh, shit, what? I didn't mean to
No,
use my
it's okay.
thingy.
It did that to me too. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool,
Boo.
Cody.
I know. I hate when that happens. It did it to me too. It was stinky. Alright, you gotta get on one side, I get on the other.
Oh
What
my
the
god!
fuck?
What kind of
Ah,
poppy
what is
playtime
that?
ass shit?
It looks like a baking doll!
Oh
That
god.
wants to crush us.
Run!
Dude, why did you buy that creepy toy for Rose?
I didn't!
Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Oh god. Oh, I can't get through here. I have to go this way.
Come on, May! Swing faster!
I'm swinging as fast as I can.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh god, run!
This button mashing!
Is this a dead end?
Oh, it did
We're
work.
all toast.
Oh, it wants us to break them. Oh god. I died.
We got it.
It's okay, get rid of that fucking thing. Jesus.
Ugh, Jesus. Oh my god.
The thumbs up, the fucking Terminator reference.
Boo.
We made it.
That was a close one.
Let us out of here, please.
Isn't Terminator too old for us?
Maybe for you, but I watched Terminator.
I did not.
I watched
Oh, God.
Terminator. God, that is
Bowser.
terrifying. I know,
Forgot
right,
about the
Evan?
immortal troll.
The what?
You know, something big and scary who eats prisoners.
God damage him like this.
Oh, we're not doing any damage. Oh, my computer did the thing again. It's
Alright.
No, it's
Alright.
okay. Don't worry about your spelling. It's all good. It's all good. We're not the type of people to be mad about that.
We're not really sticklers around here.
Absolutely not. Man, it is happening more frequently, actually. Like, wow, we aren't even 30 minutes in.
Maybe turning off high performance would fix everything?
Maybe. I could do that right now, right this very second.
Yeah, if everything is on high performance, take it off. Maybe see if that fixes it.
Where would that be again?
I don't remember. You're the one who did that.
System. Is it in display? Graphics settings, yeah.
If you have a thing on there that says FreeSync, turn it off.
I do not.
Okay. Because I know FreeSync causes that as well.
Alright, we're gonna see what happens if I turn all of that off. Oh, but thank you for letting me know, Evan. I appreciate you telling me. But yeah, no worries. We're not really... We're not gonna say nothing. I can't spell either. Jack was just sending my text messages to one of our friends because I couldn't spell something correctly.
Alright, hold on. Let me go in the VTube studio. You know, prime commentary.
Is this not what you're supposed to do? Am I connected? Am I connected? I'm connected. I'm connected. I'm connected.
Nice.
Alright, let me reconnect to your dick.
Huh?
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 Alright, I'm reconnected.
Alright, can we play now?
Yeah, we can go ahead and play. Like, it'll just take a minute for both of us to be on the screen, but we can still play. Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
How do we destroy the chains?
I think it's... Yep, it's... You have to have him aimed over here.
Well, it's a good thing Ow, my bones! You! Come on, buddy. There we go.
Now's our chance!
Which one am I? I'm that one.
You're on the wrong side. You're on the wrong side. Don't worry, I got you. I got you protected. Shit, he regened his hand. Get the other hand. Get the other hand.
We need to do it at the same time.
Yep, just keep getting it. Just keep wailing on his hands until he falls. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him, and he's gone.
Got him. Got him.
Fuck that
Gone.
bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
2000 rip-off motherfucker.
Come on,
Motherfuck.
Let's go.
I love the way you lagged.
That's it. The elephant gate. Come on.
Wait a minute.
We can do this.
This is my old chessboard.
Oh no, I don't know how to play
You
chess.
used my
I don't either.
chessboard to build your toy castle.
Yeah, so what? You never use it anymore?
Because I don't have the time. Plus, it's not a toy. You know, it was my grandmother's.
Yes, and I think she would appreciate that it's actually being used.
Oh, no, now what?
Debatable. Old people are kind of finicky.
I was gonna say it depends.
It depends on the old people.
Let's dance.
Okay, we don't actually have to play chess. Good.
It's just a boss fight.
Not the pawns! Oh god!
We got this.
Jesus Christ.
We got
I mean, this is cool. This is really cool.
This is a cool fight.
Shit.
Oh god.
Go to hell!
I am not doing that much damage.
I'm not either. It's okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. Oh god.
We got it.
Oh god.
Come on. The designs are cool for these, too.
Yeah, I like them. I would buy this chessboard.
Careful.
I know.
You're not going anywhere!
I'm getting ouchied. Ow. Oh, I'm about to die.
They're all toast!
Oh, shit. Oh, they're ganging up on me.
Oh god.
Oh, we got him. We got him. We got him.
We got him!
Hell yeah!
Yeah, high five.
High five. Whoosh.
Oh, God. Whew. Okay, now let's get that elephant.
Hell yeah. I mean, not really. I really don't want to do it.
Why does it have no handles?
Well, you should know. You built it.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Oh, that is really cool. That's really well built.
There you go. See? I know what I'm doing.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, great. There go our magic outfits.
Yep.
How are we gonna kill the elephant now?
I don't know. Wait a minute. That's right. I color-coded them the opposite way round to fool intruders.
Oh my god.
Right?
So you fooled yourself.
Actually, very smart if you think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Really smart. We just got fried.
It is pretty smart.
Yeah, sure it is, Jackson. Does something you would do, and then you would forget, and we would get
miss my
electrocuted.
And explode.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Again.
This isn't the first time.
No, it isn't. Happens a lot. You're so cute. I'll never forgive myself. This shit's so fucked up.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Hello, you don't need to bow. I'm Cutie the elephant,
Why?
Rose's best friend.
Why
Do
even
you want some cookies?
talk?
I
Just
actually
do
love
it.
cookies.
Just
Cody,
do
you want me
it.
to stuff your face with cookies? Let's just do this.
You sound unhappy. You can tell me what's wrong.
No.
That's what friends are for.
No, nothing's wrong. It's great. Everything's like super great.
Well, I can see you're not happy. You need a hug.
No! No!
No.
Don't hug me!
No.
Doing? Let's kill her.
Kill me.
Oh,
Why do you want
I love the
music.
music.
No. We don't want to kill you. We just kind of have to. Just a little bit.
Just a little
A
bit.
little bit! Just a teeny bit!
I love Rose, and Rose loves me.
This is
I don't
awful.
want to die.
I know.
Yeah, go ahead,
No
Bridge.
choice.
No worries. If anybody needs to not look, I'm gonna make a pinned
Yeah, 'cause
message.
it's torture. Quite literally.
This is gonna be ugly.
Oh no! Oh God! Oh dear!
Oh no, May! Look, she's getting away! Quick, just do something!
No.
Hold on a second.
Sorry, I wanted to make a message in chat. I can't pin it, but
Yeah, for some reason, does it also give you trouble with pinning messages?
yeah, it won't let me pin it on OBS.
Oh,
I wonder if I can pin it through Mix It Up. Let me see.
guess that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Let me see if I can pin it through Mix It Up.
Alright, let's get this over
Cutie.
with.
Nope, I can't
We don't
pin the
want
message.
to do this,
so
but we
I
have
just,
to.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have
Just
to
don't
make
look.
Rose cry. It's nothing personal. We just need to break this spell.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's this. Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Damn
We
it.
didn't do it right.
Let's just wait until she goes back into the path.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Used to be good
Oh
at
shit, it
this.
resets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with dead toys, not alive and screaming.
Okay. Alright.
Oh shit, she
Oh,
didn't.
you
Okay.
son of a bitch.
Damn it.
We'll try to kill you softly.
Softly!
Someone softly.
Cody, you
Not
can't
helping
kill
our case
someone
here.
softly. Oh my fucking god. Come on.
Damn it!
Oh, we were so
And-
close.
Okay. She's gonna go through the first loop the first time, and then the second time she'll go through our current path.
Okay.
I think that's what it's trying to tell us.
Okay.
Alright.
My mouth is like crusty. I'm so dry-skinned.
You got chapstick?
Yeah, I do. I've been wearing it. I'm wearing my Gudetama chapstick.
Yeah, I've been wearing my cinnamon roll chapstick. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I've just
It's
been,
cinnamon.
Mine is, orange.
I thought it was peach.
Peach? Is it peach? I don't know. They kind of taste the same to me. I'm a little dummy. Alright, and now.
Oh, she
You tricked us! Alright, maybe the elephant deserves to die. No, I don't mean that. I'm so sorry.
There we
Mine!
go. Give!
Give us the child! Oh, God.
My foot is
Oh god.
Hurry! Before she escapes!
Oh god.
We're really sorry for this!
Oh
Yeah,
god.
we don't like violence!
We don't like violence.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
This game is weirdly violent when you think about it.
Cat's on the other side!
Oh
Come on,
my god.
grab her!
Oh my fucking god.
You're scaring me.
Oh my fucking god.
Please stop.
Someplace quiet
I would rather
and
kill an
safe.
actual person than do this.
Help each other.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're only prolonging the inevitable.
This is horrible!
Why is this
I
so
feel
fucking
so
sad? I know,
evil.
right, Evan?
Dude,
Yeah.
I'll need therapy after this.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe we could ask that book.
You crazy?
Ask the
Need
book
to
for
see a
therapy.
professional after this.
Oh my god, please. 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 Stop. Oh my god. Stop.
Can't. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, I'm gonna be honest.
Please. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, it wasn't a trick.
What the fuck?
If someone did this to my favorite plushie, I think I would cry.
I think I would kill somebody if they did this to my favorite plushie. I would, if this happened to Gus, I would end their life.
We're really sorry for this.
I hope they fucking fix her after this. When they got big again and became normal, I hope they fucking fixed her. Sorry, I'm a little slow. It's not on purpose. I'm
It's
not trying to
okay.
draw it out. Oh my fucking...
Cutie.
My fucking god.
God.
Cutie.
We threw the leg down too. Did we really need to fucking shove it in her face?
Yeah, come on, darling.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We're horrible parents.
We
We're
are
horrible
fucking
parents.
parents. Jack, at least you and I can feel good knowing we'd never fucking do this to our kid.
I'll fix you. Oh no, Cutie.
I would
Oh,
rather just stay a toy forever than torture my child like
sorry.
this.
I'm so sorry you hurt yourself.
Yeah, hurt yourself. This is awful.
May, I think it's working.
Yes. Yes, she's crying.
This is horrible.
Fucking
All right,
awful.
we gotta get down there. Quick, before she stops. This way.
Come on.
Jesus fucking Christ. Thank God she's crying. Thank God we made our little girl cry.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Keep it coming, sweetie.
Oh, don't stop, darling. Come on. let
This is horrible.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Woo!
This is... oh my God, Cody.
Hold on. What?
Why did you think this
spell
would
I like how
work?
Dr. Hakim is
There
like,
should be
we need to fix the
cure."
relationship for it to work.
Oh, no.
Like, for you to break the curse, basically. And then they're like, no, we should make our little girl cry. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, torture the child.
No, that can't be.
Jesus
the
fucking
tears.
Oh, the little octopus in the background. It does look cute.
It does look cute. Welcome back. You missed the horrible part. Now she's just crying, which doesn't feel good either.
What's this?
What is this? As if everything
May,
doesn't hurt enough
May.
already.
Leave me alone. It's over.
I think it's a letter from Rose. Listen, dear Mom and Dad, I'm sorry that I did this to you.
What?
I know how to make everything good again. All you have to do is, I think this is it. This is the answer.
Go on. How do we break the spell?
All you have to do is, whoa!
I hate
Not so
him.
fast! Hey, give that back!
I hate him.
You're not
I
ready for
hate
it.
him.
This letter, you must work together.
him.
You must fix your relationship. Da, 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 da.
No.
Idiot!
Thanks very much. You just ripped up our
Oh
only
my
ticket
God.
out of here.
Yes, I did. Into 4 pieces. You put them together, You get the answer.
Oh, you thick-headed book!
Ole!
Ole!
It's time to dive deep
Dale!
into your souls and collect
Mr. Worldwide.
the 4-letter pieces.
Mr. Worldwide.
Let's go.
Hey, where you going?
Get him!
Get the letter!
Poor fucking Rose is just left there sobbing. Oh, yep. Yep. The chair.
This is abduction!
No, this is Dr. Hakim's couples therapy. Prepare for the
I kinda like this, though.
ride of your life. Give
So I wonder, I can't remember which one is actually next, if it's the garden or the...
You refer to us
I can't either.
instead of
I think
me.
it's the clock
You're a
tower.
team
Can we
now.
commit arson on this book? I fucking wish, Evan. Jesus,
I wish.
this book.
I hate this book.
Good man.
They
That would
made
be our
him
first
so
topic.
unlikable. It's impressive.
Aha. Now, do you give
Yep,
each
it's the
other
clock.
enough time?
Okay, you know what? We don't. Yeah, because she is never at home.
Excuse me? I'm working for both of us. I can't be in 2 places at the same time, can I? Oh, unless you want me to clone
Ooh.
myself.
Clone your... Oh, please, don't be ridiculous.
Jack
You think
doesn't
time is
like it when I
limitless.
clone myself. He doesn't
That's
like it when there's 2
ridiculous.
Alistairs
You
or
have
3 or
no
5 or
sense of
12.
time.
Aha! Cloning and no sense of time.
He does not like
Good
it.
Insights. We're making progress already. Great. Get ready. Hi-ya! Woo!
Woo! And there we go. Oh, good. The pillows didn't go with us.
Oh, yep, it's the clock tower.
Yep. It's because they brought up time. I knew it was a clock tower.
It's gonna have your least favorite boss fight in it, though.
Where are we?
Why did you
I
remind me?
have no idea.
God.
Voila! Oh, you're inside. Your
Why more the
family's
merrier?
Oku Clan.
Yeah.
Man, you wish you could clone
fucking...
yourself. Now
The Lethal
you
Company
can.
added these little bird-like things, and they actually freak me the fuck out, and I hate them. So now me and
Tulip
Jack...
lizards.
Tulip lizards. So now me and Jack are even on things we don't like.
Oh, look at that! Hey, whoa!
Scared of birds. Oh,
Oh,
look,
look,
it's
it's
us. Ah, same brain cell.
It's you and me.
That's right. But as you can see, you're
Uh-huh.
on parallel tracks, not connected to each other. You must follow these tracks and make them meet again.
All right.
Remember that. If you succeed, you will be
Okay.
rewarded your first piece of the
The
letter.
letter.
Good luck. Woo!
I love the way he disappears. Woo! Wee!
Me too. Dale.
So, why do we need to follow those wooden dolls?
And I
The
can
book
leave
said
the
we have to make the
clone,
2 meet.
So
and then
what?
Teleport.
Just do it. We need Rose's
Oh, I did it
letter to
wrong.
break the spell.
And
Okay.
off they go.
Oh,
Ah, shit. I was trying to hit the thing and it wouldn't let me, so I
No,
guess
you're
I gotta
good.
wait.
you're good. Hold on. Let me leave my clone. I think that's how this goes, right? And then go ahead.
It's not enough time, yep.
Oh, okay. So what do I need to do here? I remember this one being really complex and confusing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, no, I know what I need to do.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. And I do that, and it opens the door for you.
Hooray!
I kind of remember this
Oh, wait, hold on.
segment. There's a thing up there that we can use to... Okay.
I think
hold
you
on.
have to go up there and use this hook.
I love the last bit on the pronoun message. Thank you. I'm happy you like it. I thought it was silly.
Tulip snakes, not lizards. Okay, my bad.
Tulip snakes. Yeah, Alistair doesn't really fucking like them. Because they're birds and they attach to your head and they fly off with you, and I really don't like how they flap and squawk like birds and...
You know, one terrifying monster from the Backrooms games was actually the moths. That was actually pretty scary.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, how do I...
Oh, do you not? Oh, okay.
Oh, but I should have left my thing there.
I must say, that looks pretty impressive.
I don't think it's gonna have
whoever
enough
designed
time.
this knew what they were.
Oh, yep.
do it.
Okay, so then that's for you. Alright, let's figure this out.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. This is the perfect time for ding dong sounds.
Ding dong.
Because it's a clock. Now, what do I do to get up there, though?
Leave your thing there and see if it, like, overlaps with the bird.
Okay. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
And now I'm on this, and then rewind it.
Oh, that does work.
Perfect.
Neat.
Now I'm up here. Oops, wrong button.
Burping and I can taste my medicine. It's so bad.
Ooh, that sounds awful. Alright, it looks like there's something here for you to do the time thingy on. Oh, why did I...
What's the point of that?
I don't think that was the point.
Oh, that owl looks so crushed.
That scared the shit out of me.
What's the point of this?
Don't know.
Nothing, I guess.
There's something over here, though.
Put your clone on it.
Okay, how do I get over there?
Hold on, does the owl raise that? Yes, it does.
Yes. Okay. Alright, let it go. Whee! And then I put my clone on this, right? Oh, did I do it too soon? When do I put it?
Right there.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead. Okay.
There we go. Ding dong. We got it.
Yeah, this isn't that hard. This isn't as hard as I remembered. This isn't that bad.
I think it's because we were first figuring it out last time.
Yeah. Door
There
open.
we go.
I'm coming. I like this area because this is around the time that they first start getting along again.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
it made me happy
Really?
because they stopped bickering as much. Yeah, this is the area where they start actually getting along and like complimenting each other and being nice.
I just remember it being really late, personally, but I
No,
could be
it started
remembering
all the way
wrong.
back here. They started getting along better. Okay, so
You'll need to teleport.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. And there we go.
Oh! Cody, look at this one in the center.
Okay.
Woo!
It delayed for a second, so you didn't fly off instantly. It was like a Wile E. Coyote thing.
That's funny. I love that. Oh, there we go. We're gone again. Where have we gone?
Oh yeah, this place.
One may never know.
Before we get into anything major, can I be right back real quick? I really gotta use the restroom.
I also have to pee really bad.
Yeah. Can we take a restroom break?
Yeah,
after
we
this
can.
cutscene?
Yeah. After this cutscene, let's both go pee
Where are
pee
the
because
wooden
I also have to
figures?
go pee.
What? Did we lose them all?
Can I go first? Your piss is
Now
rancid.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean it. It is. Your piss is rancid.
No, he was just blabbing on and on about time.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah.
agreed with him.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's true. You're never at home.
Cody.
See, this is where
Do
they
you
start,
really think
like,
I'm choosing
first
to be away from
listening to
home?
each other and getting along. It's like they're still bickering,
I don't know.
but this is the first time they're actually talking
That's
about
just what
it.
it's been like for a long time.
I wish the phrase was
It's not my
communication instead of
choice.
collaboration, because literally that's their whole problem. But Hakeem is like,
That's my job.
collaboration! And I'm like,
We
okay,
use
but it's
everything.
communication.
Okay. But when you're never around, we lose us.
I will say that I hate the girl more than I hate the guy, because the guy is a lot more, like, invested in the relationship itself and, like, seems to be more upset about losing her than she is about him. And it takes her way longer to be nice and, like, start getting it. But it takes him a lot sooner. He starts getting it faster. And, like, that's fair. All right, BRB time. I gotta go pee-pee. No, I was doing my BRB song, you fucking donger. You're a fucking dong! Amazing BRB screen, thank you. I love my BRB screen. Oh wait, I have to do both. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let me do this one first. There we go.
There we go.
You gotta keep following those dolls.
Also, ad warning, we have an ad coming up in about 2 minutes.
Pretty dolls.
Yeah, I love the dolls. They are very
Wasn't there a game around here somewhere?
Yes, there are a few games around here. Oh, we gotta put out the fire.
Oh, right. Hold on.
Don't you need me at all?
The house is on fire! Well, wooden fire.
The dolls need our help!
The dolls need our help! Yeah, you need me. Okay.
Yep. The dolls! The dolls! The one over there needs it again.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
Success once again! There they go!
I wonder where they're going.
That's a good question, actually.
I actually don't remember where they go.
I don't either. I remember they get back together and...
Hi, Grizz.
So far, I love everything about you and about both you and being here. Thank you! I appreciate that. Wow, it took me too many times to read that. I'm struggling. But thank you, that means a lot to me. I'm happy you like it here. I do my best. I do my best to be a silly little guy. Okay, so the way that I have to do this is I have to put this guy right here, and then this guy right here. God, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. That's fine.
Yeah, I remember you struggling with this one.
Yeah, because different buttons for ground pound. Like
oh
that.
shit, what am I supposed to do?
Oh, were you supposed to
I'm
hold
supposed
them
to lock
together?
it.
Oh, okay. Okay, no worries. Let me put that right there. Let me put this right here.
Okay.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Ready. Go ahead.
Got it.
Look at that
We did
handsome
it!
wooden guy go.
He is quite handsome, actually. Hey, keep up with the dolls!
See, she admitted he's handsome. She admitted it.
Ah!
Yeah,
I
the
got
water.
crushed by a tree.
Oh, and for me it was the water. I kept going in the water like a dummy.
My controller disconnected. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Take your time.
I got killed by a tree that disconnected my controller.
Take your time,
Oh.
homie.
Oh, is it my batteries? Do I need to finally replace them again?
I have mine plugged in with a cord.
Hold on, let me check the percentage on my computer. It can tell me my percentage if I go into settings.
Oh, more garlic bread? Fuck yeah. I'll eat your garlic bread.
Okay, I need to replace my batteries. Hold on, give me a sec.
Oh, okay. Well, then I am just gonna stand here and be menacing. Menacingly! Oh, here's the game, I think. It's right here. Hold on. Yep. Here it is.
Hey, Cody! Over here!
I remember this.
Alright, we are out of AA batteries, I will say that.
Oh no. Okay, so are you just gonna plug it in?
No, I have 2 left. That was all that was left.
Oh, gotcha. Can you ever have too much garlic bread? No such thing.
No such thing. Garlic bread is fantastic.
In fact, let me get you my garlic bread hat.
Garlic bread? Oh, yeah! Alright, my controller's back. Cuckoo, cuckoo. That's what my brain sounds like.
There we go. We are a garlic bread slut. There's the hat. What is your favorite brand of garlic bread? The Walmart Great Value garlic bread, dead ass. I love it so much. It's my favorite. It's like really soft and like really good. But obviously I really like Olive Garden garlic bread too, but Olive Garden kind of like made me cranky because I worked there once and it made me not like them for a while.
Hey, May!
Yes.
Come
What's
here!
this?
Don't remember, but it says I won once.
Oh.
Show me your moves, May.
I don't remember how this works.
We're gonna explode if we don't reach the time bubbles.
I'm still alive! Great! Boom!
Right, I should probably be running.
Run and you won't explode me!
Oh, I fucked up.
Don't
I'm gonna
explode
explode.
on me. Don't
I'm gonna
explode
explode. Oh, I fucked up so bad.
I will win this! I will not explode!
I will not win this.
Please!
I won this last time, and this time I am not. We're not beating the allegations of being a failure.
Stay on track, Cody!
Oh shit, I can't get up there. Oh fuck. Please, 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 dear God. Please, dear God.
Alrighty!
No, other way, oh my god.
No! Oh my god, I'm going to commit die.
That's it!
Why did it? Yep. Yeah, that certainly went.
Victory.
I won! Yay.
I've never had any of those, and Probs never will. That is totally fair.
Hell Tower, huh?
The fuck is
Bring
this?
it on!
Hold on.
Oh, do we need to do it at the same time? Okay.
Oops, I did it. I did the thing again. What is this?
What's Hell Tower?
Oh, you're a UK bean? Well, welcome. Hi, you're welcome. I am United States and...
Ah. So this is a Hell Tower.
Platforming.
Wow. That's
Oh my
cool.
god, I was looking at your
kidding.
screen.
What could be up there?
Oh, okay. Alright.
Okay. I see.
Oh, okay, okay, no. Me, I love platforming. Also me. Okay, well, maybe this wasn't made for us. Okay, maybe this wasn't made for us. You're doing better than me, buddy.
I fell. God damn it. Oh, god damn. Hi.
God damn it. Shit! Yep. Shit! Yep.
Oh, damn it! One more time.
Let's see.
You can keep trying if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep trying, because why not? I might get an achievement if I get up there. Oh, shit.
Go, Alistair, go. Go, Alistair, go.
Timed that wrong. Oh, shit. Okay.
You need to be on the other side, yep.
What do I... Oh, great. Okay, I see now. I see now what that is. Alright, I'm gonna let it rotate me back that way, and then I'm gonna go fast.
Oh god, I wanted to go so quick. Look at how fast it's moving.
I know. How am I supposed to do that? No, fuck this. I don't want the achievement.
You don't want the achievement?
I don't want the achievement.
Okay, a bit of fishing, I see. Maybe I'll catch something good.
Okay, see if I can catch any cuckoo fish.
Ooh, what'd I
Here we
get?
go.
Ooh, okay.
What is it? Hold on.
And...
Come on, boom.
Let's see.
Oh, I got a fish.
Oh, I lost it.
I wanted a boat.
Oh, you're mine.
Oh, that's...
What?
Yep.
What?
Fish, water bad.
Please? Can I have one fish?
Oh, we have the horse derby over here.
Oh, whatever. You wanna do the horse derby?
Yeah, why not? You've already won once. Maybe I'll win this time.
Maybe. Jump and crouch. Oh, okay, so it's, the...
Don't blink, or you'll miss
dinosaur
me
game,
winning.
basically.
Yep. We got this. We got this.
If someone says there's too much garlic bread, they're fucking lying. Ain't that the truth?
Agreed.
Keep on going, buddy.
Oh, nope, that was not... I did that. Yep. Yep. I remember now why I'm a failure.
Oh, the race is on.
You're gonna win. Did you do that for me? Oh!
No. Oh, shit.
Oh, you still won. It's
Where's my
okay.
ribbon award?
It's okay. I forgot how to do it
Cozy,
immediately.
It's not an official race.
I was like, yeah, I got this. Oh, no, I don't. All right. Let's go ahead and go.
All right.
I'm not excited for
Now,
birds.
to just open
Oh,
this
we gotta
gate.
get it to match the
Should
time
be a
there.
breeze.
No, you were doing it the right way. Oh, no, I'm the little hand. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
I thought we just had to turn it.
I forgot that I was the local, or I was the little hand. There's this local pizza joint by me. It's called Riverside, and it's got the best cheesy garlic bread I've ever had. Crispy cheese around the edges, delicious garlic flavor. That sounds
Cozy, stop
fantastic.
whining.
I think my
Let's find
Riverside
another way.
district also has like a pizza place that sounds good.
Nice.
But I usually just get Pizza Hut because I just like Pizza
I do not
Hut.
consume pizza.
Yeah, Jack doesn't eat pizza. Jack doesn't eat pizza. I like pizza. I love pizza. I love you, just windmilling.
Wow. That clock
Oh yeah,
tower
this
is
part was cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We're going?
Just, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Go
to get
away.
inside,
Go away!
You need to
off.
unravel the secrets of the smaller towers. Uno, dos. You see?
Okay.
Here's a thought. Why don't you just let us in the tall clock tower straight away?
Yeah, we need to get back to
Yeah.
our real bodies as soon as possible.
Don't
Can I
stress
stab the
me.
book, please? Absolutely.
Time
I
is an
100%
illusion.
condone
Yeah.
violence
Only
against this
now.
book.
Yeah. Can't you feel it? There's nothing else than now. Everything happens now. No. Can you feel it?
This is what my brain
Oh,
feels
yeah.
like with
I can feel
ADHD
it.
hyperactive.
You are
It's like,
very
now.
annoying.
Now.
It's like the Mr. Krabs. More.
What's that strange
Or the
sphere over
mine.
Yeah,
mine.
My
yep,
friends,
that's
you
also
have
my
to figure
brain.
out your
Mine,
sense.
mine.
You're not his friends.
Constantly.
Cody, I've got an idea. Maybe we can use those birds.
They look like cool birds.
They do, I just don't. Hi, bird friend.
Whoa, they can fly.
Of course they can! They're birds!
Yeah, but they're made of metal.
Not all
So are
birds can
airplanes,
fly.
Cody.
Okay, smarty pants. But these aren't machines.
They're flying bird machines.
Not all birds can fly.
Look at that tower. We might be able
The
to land
beautiful
on it.
kiwi.
Oh, the beautiful kiwi. Stop. Okay. All right.
Oh,
All right.
the beautiful,
all right.
majestic kiwi.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, you look like you're having a good time. Just use B and land.
I bounced off.
There you go, buddy.
There we go.
Warp.
They sound cool. They make me
warble
think of
sounds.
Bioshock.
They do. I love Bioshock. I should really play Bioshock on stream. I have all of them. Why
You
don't
like
I play
kiwis,
that?
Grizz? Oh. Meow meow. It is meow meow time.
Meow,
But
meow, meow,
yeah,
meow,
I
meow,
love
meow, meow,
kiwis
meow,
as
meow,
well.
meow, meow,
They're very
meow,
cool.
meow, 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 meow. I
I
also
didn't
love
know they could
kiwis.
shriek.
Wait, we
Oh,
have to
yeah, they
solve the
can.
puzzles first.
You sound
But I also
so
love kiwis
enthusiastic.
very much.
Oh yeah,
Sun,
those
wolf,
symbols
bee,
look so
moon, cat,
intriguing.
bird.
I wonder what they are. Looks like we can slam these in.
Oh, you gotta go across this.
Okay.
Ah, a ghost.
Okay,
Just
let
a
it fall.
sculpture.
A
Creepy as
ghost!
hell.
No,
Ooh,
that's fair.
It does look kind of creepy.
Oh, wait. Okay. Stupid bitch. Oh, there are times. Oh, it's this. I remember hating this. Okay. I have to get them in order, right? That's what we have to do?
Yeah, so it would be bee, bird. Where's this?
Bee, bird,
Cat, moon, dog.
cat, moon, dog, sun.
So bee, bird.
Bee, bird. Cat, moon. Dog, sun.
And Boingo.
There we go. We figured that out way faster than we did last time. I remember last time we fucking hated that. We're not being as brain dead this stream. I think we're doing pretty good.
Oh, you're already over there.
Yeah. Bing bong. Oh god, I almost dashed into hell.
Yeah, I actually got
fancy
rest,
seeing
so I
you
feel
again.
fine.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you got the
thought I'd make
EPs.
time for you.
Oh, I thought I'd make time for you. Good fun.
Wee.
Bombs.
I thought you said balls.
I said bombs, but yeah, balls too. That's fine.
balls. Oh.
Bombs.
May,
I love the
I don't
warbling
like
sound.
those weird lights. They look dangerous.
They sure do.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the warbling
I
sound.
think we can use them
I like how they're
Use
cuckoo
them. What
birds.
for?
Yeah.
to take that out.
Yes.
Okay.
Ew.
Warble.
This level looks so cool. It really does. I really like it. It's very steampunk, clockwork steampunk specifically. Like I know that's a very
What you
dumb
can do.
sentence, but you know what I mean.
Alley-oop!
Got one! Oh, it's about to get messy.
Oh, we's about to get
Fire in
messy.
the hole!
The way he said that.
You got the last one?
Yep. Done.
Alright, I'm going to the one across the way.
Yep, that's where I'm headed.
Hey, I think I see
Didn't
a
you say
landing
that this
spot
felt
on
like
that
very
tower.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, it does.
I think Harry Potter is like one of the first like real big things to come into like popular culture with like the dark academia thing. So I feel like a lot of things reminisce of that. But it's just dark.
Guardians of Ga'Hoole type shit. That's for real.
Yeah, it's just dark academia. Oh no, not this. A daily smooch for Evan. Mwah.
No.
Why did I? Yep, because I'm dumb. Bad timing! I'll be there in a minute. There we go. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Alright, let me over here. Let me over here.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, so this just changes it. Gotcha. Go ahead. Okay. Alright, let me change this for you.
There we go. Easy.
That was easy.
Okay, so I'm supposed to... Okay, I see. I have to watch your screen, as well as mine.
Okay.
And go.
Oh.
And go.
Too soon.
I didn't say go.
You did say go. Okay.
And go. And go.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you.
Like a walk in the park.
Oh, Jesus.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I love the glitter effects and I love the ding-dong sounds. I love clocks. I'm actually gonna have Buzz wind our clock today. I'm finally gonna do it. More of these creatures. Alright, you get to do 2 of these and I only do 1. Gotcha?
Okay.
Because I did 2 of the last one. Where are the birds? Oh, there they are.
It's also the music that makes me think of Harry Potter, because it's very similar to it.
It's very whimsical. Nice. Last one's all on you, buddy.
Where am I? There I am. Oh, there was only 2 of them? I thought there were 3.
Look! That weird bubble
Yeah,
is
there's only
gone.
2. Weird. I like the sounds they make, actually. The chittering sound. I like that sound. What do we do? Oh, okay. That was all on you, baby. Oh, we gotta go up here. Okay. Oh my god. How long do we have to... There we go.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that was fun. I liked that.
I don't like that.
And I'm gonna
sound.
wind your clock. What?
really have to
What,
follow
Grizz?
Then I'm gonna wind your clock. Oh,
Fine.
Jackson, you want me
Ladies
to
first.
wind you up?
Such a gentleman.
So sudden.
I loved
What
the
the
silence.
fuck?
I loved the pure silence of you
Is that
ignoring
wall
me and then
moving?
just ah! Oh no, it's this.
There's nowhere
Oh
to
god,
run.
how do we do this?
I don't remember. I know it took us multiple times.
Hey, hey, do something!
What?
Oh, I know.
yeah.
I know.
Do something!
I can't slow it down! Someone help!
Yep, you gotta do it.
I got it.
Wow. I almost thought we wouldn't make it.
I saved you.
Almost?
You're welcome.
I thought we were done for.
And we
Thanks.
made it.
Wasn't meant to be sus, it was supposed to be
So
funny,
far
that's
we
what Grizz said.
Oh, well,
These little mice,
They're
look at
so
them.
cute! Well, I made it sus because it's me. Hi, Blaze. Hello, how are you? I made it sus because it's me, and I'm sus. At least Blaze is here. Blaze appreciates the mommy voice.
What? Oh, I guess we were closing that?
Yeah, I guess. Who knows? Blaze said hi, Jack.
Hi Blaze.
Yeah, the mommy
doing?
voice. Yeah, I did it a minute ago.
Sussy baka, that's what fucking Chris said.
Oh, are you my little sussy baka,
What a
Jack?
magnificent place.
Yeah.
Are you?
And cool mechanical parts.
Nice try,
With no
motherfucker.
real
You're not gonna Uno
functionality.
reverse me.
It's beautiful, but it doesn't make any sense.
Why do you always have to make sense of everything?
Yeah, why do?
Someone has to. And I
Why
know
do?
it's not you.
Maybe you can't explain.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even
every little
listening
thing
to
that
anything they're
happens in life.
saying.
Me
I
either.
don't like that thought.
Yeah, Jack do got that voice on though. Yeah, Jack has a really good. Leather is his good voice, but he don't do it no more because he doesn't love me.
The other way, Cody.
Oh.
You're not
I like how they said it in the game too.
She always blames him every time something happens.
To be fair, you were doing it the wrong way.
You were also doing it the wrong way.
No, I wasn't. I was doing it the
I
right
don't
way.
like the look of that guy.
relax.
Oh, this
He can't
fucking Dark
move.
Souls ass
He's
shit.
there just for decoration.
He's clearly a gatekeeper.
Yeah, a gatekeeper with a big sword.
Hey, look.
Oh, yeah.
Keyholes.
That's a key.
Seems like we're gonna need some
sword.
keys.
Yep.
Why do you hate me? Jack, when are you gonna show me your big sword? Oh,
Yeah.
we both did that! Alright, you know what? That's what I get for being prawny.
I forgot I can't even say that on stream anymore. That's stupid.
Yeah,
That's so
they
fucking
took
stupid.
horny from us. Shit, prawny. God damn it. Shut up, 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 shut up. I'm not deleting this VOD.
Oh no.
Oh, it's this. Great. Alright, this is all us. Where am I? Oh, I got stuck.
Alive?
I got stuck. And then I gotta... Go ahead. Hi, Dead Sanity. Hello. It's good to see you.
Hello.
Meow. My
Meow.
meows.
My nyas.
My meows. Can't really do a cute voice.
Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo. Alright, keep going. Alright. There we go. How is your day going? My day's going good. I'm having fun playing with Jack. Jack is just bullying me as usual.
Put your thingy.
I know.
Yeah.
I had to put my thingy down. Oh, Jack, you want me to put my thingy down?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, how are we doing this one? It's because mommy voices are the cream of the crop. Oh, okay, I go on this thing. That's why the mommy voices get you, buddy.
Careful.
I'm being careful.
Careful,
Oh,
SpongeBob.
oh,
Careful,
I'm starting to-
SpongeBob. Careful,
There we go.
SpongeBob.
There we go. There we go. Now what the fuck? Oh, okay, I gotta get up there.
I can see the keys.
Oh, okay, thank God. I thought it was gonna make me go all the way back. A daily smooch for Dead Sanity. Mwah. Eh.
Womp.
Womp. You is
Womp,
not
womp.
wrong there. Yeah.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. We love Shy Lily in this house.
Womp womp. Womp womp.
Alright, I'm coming. Alright, I'm here.
Alright, where are you?
In putting it in. Help me turn it.
Oh, you're putting it in, huh?
Yeah, I'm putting it in, Jack.
So what are we supposed to... Oh,
this
he's
way.
supposed to...
Yeah, we
okay,
gotta get the other one to rotate him the other way. We gotta make him rotate.
Speed faster, banana.
Banana. Ah! Womp womp. Womp 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 womp.
Womp, 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 womp. I watched Shiley Lily's lore video, and it's so unserious, and I fucking love it.
I know, I love Shiley Lily's lore video.
Okay, so...
If we ever have an Alistair lore video, it would be incredibly unserious. I think we need to do stuff over here first. Try this thing right here. She speaks in womps. She does speak in womps. Perfect. Alright. Oh no, my computer did the...
My computer did the...
My computer did the thing. Let me fix everything. Aww. Give me a second. So turning everything onto not acceleration was not the answer.
It lessened it, though.
Yeah, it did happen less, but it's still happening. All we know is that it's OBS's fault. Do you... Okay, so big smart people talk about a thing called a memory leak.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a possibility that OBS itself is leaking memory?
I have no idea what a memory leak is.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's a software question. Again, I just build computers. I don't deal with the inner machinations.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
That's me.
Milk spilling.
Yep.
Alright, you'll have to keep an eye on the thing. Memory leak is like an integer overflow. Dude, I just blinked unevenly from what you just said. It's usually temporary.
Numbers.
Gotcha. Yeah, I heard integer and I blinked unevenly. Not temperature.
I will be the honorary software guy. That's what Grizz said.
Well, Grizz, help me fix my fucking computer because I've been having problems with it for a while. Jack, make sure you're declining it.
I am.
Okay. I am connected. I am in. Hacker voice, I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in. There we go. Now let me in. Here? I'm in, yeah.
Can we keep playing?
Yeah, we can keep playing.
Alright.
There we go. Alright. We'll both be on the screen together in a minute. Ah! Okay, can you separate that again? I did a dummy.
The wussy.
The wussy? What is the wussy?
The wussy.
The what pussy?
The wood.
Oh, the wood pussy, the wussy, the wall pussy, the wussy?
Yes.
I need you to come do this thing over here. Okay, now how do I get this to go over there? Huh. Oh! Okay. We're gonna have to get me up there again. Please do the wood pussy again.
The wussy.
The wussy. Okay. Go ahead. There we go, thank God. Alright, there we go. And then I need you to do this thing. Launch me.
Wham.
And then I need to bring this down. Okay, now what do we do here?
You need to put your thing right under it.
Right.
I remember this.
Mine now.
Second key.
Give me! I didn't want to give it to me. How do I get out of here?
I don't know. Oh, put your thing.
Yep, I realized that. Go ahead. Key mine. Check, please.
I forgot that was Shelby that did that.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, we need to move him. And then we'll go do the other one, because then we have to put it in the hole. We have to put it in the hole, Jackson.
The hole. The hole!
The hooks! The hooks!
The hooks!
The way your mic peaked made that really funny. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Put it in and twist it. Oh.
Oh yeah, I love metal voices.
Oh great, this fucking fight.
Yep, it's this fight.
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, it's alive!
Cool design.
I know, super fucking cool design. Oh!
Remember how it
works.
Instant!
Really ready.
Instant!
Like
Okay. Okay.
I don't think the bull cares, Cody.
Are you fucking dicking me? You're gonna pick me again?
I don't remember how to do this.
I remember. I have to bring it here.
Hey, maybe you can trick him with your clone. Oh, here he comes, May.
Oh, that was the wrong... okay, okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. I have to put my clone, like, all the way over here where it's safe. And then I have to... Ow! Fuck! Okay.
Fuck, shit.
Yeah, it is really
Oh,
targeting
looks guys, hey, metal as fuck.
Okay, I put it here. I put it here, and then I gotta go all the way over here. And I have to attract it.
That stone plate looks like it could hurt it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's gonna charge.
There we go. No!
Too soon. Too soon.
God, and my computer just did the thing again.
Again?
Again, in the middle of the fucking fight. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Does it do it with every game, or is it just more intensive games like this one?
It's more intensive games. It doesn't do it with every game. But the problem is that, like, I don't know why it does it.
Right.
I still don't know what's causing it. Because we have a new GPU, and I seriously don't think it's the processor. I don't want to buy a new processor and have it still happen, because that means we will have replaced every part in my fucking computer.
Everything except the hard drives, but I don't think it's the hard drives either.
Why would it be the hard drive, you know?
Wiggle, 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 do 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 do
Do
do.
do 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 wiggle wiggle. Do, 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 do.
What was that one song everyone was obsessed with in the 2010s? Turn Down for What? Turn down for what? Do 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 do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was it. That was the song. Like, literally, it's turned down for what?
He has such a way with words. Turn down for what?
Turn down for this dick. Uh-huh. Let me in. I'm in. Alright, let's try this again. Ow, my bones. Oh my god!
Oh god.
Literally killed me in midair. What the fuck?
Jesus. I like how it has swords for horns.
Yeah, that is very cool. Alright, 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 alright.
Watch out, May!
1, 2. Thank God.
Oh, we gotta do that multiple times. Oh my lord.
Oh, hey, bull!
Yep.
The bus now, huh?
Oh shit!
A couple more hits, May!
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, 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 I'm ready. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. Oh, his ass.
Oh, it's standing! Oh, okay.
That should have done it!
Ah!
Looking really angry now.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. There we fucking go.
Yeah!
Okay, we did that pretty well that time, actually. It just took me a few tries because I was not doing well.
It's down.
Oh my god.
That was a tough one.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Oh, I have to hold it up. You have to.
But
go
we
up.
better keep moving. Come on.
Don't worry, I can do it.
Lego, yeah.
Lego. Oh, there we go. And then I just hit this for you.
Use that, Cody.
Neat. I love that. I love pocket watches. They're so fucking cool.
Boing.
We did great. Thank you, Evan. I thought we did pretty well.
Thank you.
Oh, these are too far apart to jump on. Gotcha. That is not what they're for. What are these for?
I think it's just to like shove you, make it harder to
Gotcha.
walk straight.
Gotcha. Oh, you can do that one.
Oh, I see. Janky.
Oh, that was fun. I loved that. I don't know what you're talking about. That was fucking fun.
On my end, it looked like you were just teleporting back and forth.
Love that. All right, this is for you. That's for you. Thank God the glass can't cut you.
Come on. There we go.
Whee! Neat. Alright, now what's these?
Oh, do you have to stand on this and use your clone?
Yep, give me a second. Alright, go ahead.
Wee!
Whee! There we go. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. And there we are! There is us.
Hooray!
We.
Mario Party?
Mario Party.
Yep.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Me neither.
Oh, yep, instant.
Oh god, instant.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good. Why is everything trying to kill us? Like, literally everything.
Because the book hates us. Oh no, you fucking no. This is evil. No! They doubled up on me! I was doing so well.
I think this was my favorite game in Mario Party.
It was one of my favorites too. I'm just not doing so hot. Oh,
Really well.
oh, they doubled up on me.
You keep up. I'm like a pogo stick here.
Oh my god. We got this. Oh, they stopped. They did not stop. You lied.
You lied.
No, I mean not me, but they did. Oh! No! Yep. You are carrying us. Ah! Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Oh my gosh, we made it!
We made it.
About time.
Time
I
for
love how part of her teleport animation is her doing a pirouette.
Nice.
I don't know what a pirouette is. Yeah, I like how you spin like a hot dog.
Spin! Hi, Oracle. Is it time for our robots to make out? Oh, fuck. Eh. Oh shit, I reconnected to the last one.
Yeah, I hate when that fucking happens.
Oh
How did I
god.
do that?
I had a choice.
Oh god.
Time to fish? Hell yeah. Oh, yep, that didn't. You look like you drink white Gatorade and smell like nickels.
Where's that from? I need to know.
Oracle asked for it to be his entry greeting. And it's so good. It's like my favorite entry greeting out of everybody's because it's really funny.
What, did he say that?
No, it's not him saying it. It's just a clip.
Oh.
If that was Oracle saying it, that would be iconic. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Time to fish? Hell yeah, it is, Oracle. Please! Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo! I could record myself saying it. That would be funny as fuck. I would love that.
Please do. Please do.
That would be iconic. Look like you smell like nickels. Have a good lurk. No worries, dead sanity. Take care of good doggo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had a stroke.
Yeah.
We love dogs in this household. We love dogs. Oh no!
Oh shit!
No! No! No!
Too late for that.
Oh, this is the final boss fight of this area, I think.
Yeah, I know it is. Oh! Didn't like at all. Not one bit. Don't like. Oh. Oh my god. I'm in this bitch. Hi, high roller. Hello, my love.
Hi, roller. How you doing?
Why isn't this bird nice like the other ones?
We've entered its nest.
Oh,
Keep
yep.
your eyes on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I'm keeping my eyes on it, alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I've been watching Blue Lock all day. What is Blue Lock?
I am freaking out!
What is Blue Lock?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Blue Lock is a
Once
soccer
again, we're
anime?
running out
Oh,
of
that
real
sounds
estate.
fun. I love sports animes.
We're not trying to
I
hurt
love them
you.
because they usually have homosexual undertones.
Oh, how do we
Jesus.
stop it?
Oh, we're so fucked.
Oh my god.
Watch out.
No.
I need to watch more anime in general, but I've been dead. I watched Gushing Over Anime Girls, and I loved that anime. Looking at you, Haikyuu. Yeah.
Cody.
What is fave
Controls.
anime? That's really hard. My favorite anime from my childhood is Inuyasha. My favorite anime of all time is probably Code Geass.
Okay.
Or
I like
Hellsing.
Higurashi and
Nice
Parasite.
work,
I do
Cody.
like Higurashi. I didn't care for the Parasite
There they are.
anime, but I liked the manga.
Come on.
Sometimes I'm a
Dead Man
little bit
Wonderland
of
was also cool, but it ended too soon.
The Dead
Oh,
Man
my favorite anime of all
Wonderland
time.
manga was
I'm stupid. It's fucking Hoseki no Kuni.
Yeah, I love Hoseki no Kuni. One of my big favorites. Inuyasha, Code Geass, you boomer. Yeah, I know. I'm old.
Oh,
Did you just die?
yep.
It's okay, buddy. Cyberpunk Edge Runners? I haven't seen that still to this day. I know I need to see it, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
The Devil May Cry anime was my intro to anime. I loved the Devil May Cry anime, even though like the story was kind of whack. Wakes up at 3 a.m. to Fukai Mori playing Boku Tachi wa ikiru furu ni mato shite ku. Something. I don't actually remember. I don't really know the lyrics. How did I manage to not die while doing that? That was ridiculous. Why is everything trying to kill
God.
us?
Uh-oh.
All of the Inuyasha
Uh-oh.
EDs are so goated. I know, right? I really want to cover one of them. Oh, Come is my favorite. I love Come. That's unironically my favorite. But for some reason, that song always got... I hate you. But for some reason, that song always got, like, blasted by copyright on YouTube, so I was never able to listen to it. It drove me nuts.
Also, you have Dread on your face.
I know I do. It's because I didn't want to deal with the bird.
What the heck?
Oh.
I did it on purpose.
What do we do now?
I thought you accidentally clicked the button.
No, I was scared of the bird.
You mean to a quick
Oh, God.
death?
I'm not even allowed to use my ability here, so...
I am not seeing the way.
Oh, what the
my
fuck?
God.
I'm thinking.
Well, think faster, please.
This clock is trying to kill us.
What in the fuck? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. How have I not died
Jesus
yet?
Christ. Oh!
Why you look so cool? Thank you. The beat goes insane, I know, right?
What the fuck is happening?
No
What
clue.
happened? Did you do that, Cody?
No, I can't.
The clock is torturing us.
Messing with them.
Oh my god. Oh no, not this.
Oh god. The clock is torturing us.
Look out for them!
Oh, crap, Mom!
Oh, we gotta get these.
Yep. Destroy the clocks.
Look out for them!
Oh, crap, Mom!
I think we're stuck in a loop! Oh, how do we
Shit,
get
I didn't get far enough.
Break all the clocks! That's our ticket out!
Alright, we just gotta get these last couple.
Nice, we got him.
Thank you for believing in me. I appreciate that.
Oh, look at that heart
I've
block.
been watching a lot of isekai trash lately. I love isekais, though. I like trash. I like trash anime. One of my favorite anime series is fucking Queen's Blade. And, like, there's no plot. There's very little plot to Queen's Blade, but I love Queen's Blade.
It's okay.
That was what was happening.
It's okay, kid. I mean, it's okay. As a kid, I was a fucking Italian kid.
I never watched Italia. I somehow escaped that.
Cody? Are you okay?
Oh,
Are
God.
you
I don't know what to
doing
do.
Yeah, well, I'm trying my best. I just
Okay.
don't know how long I can hold it for.
Okay.
That sounded like a shit.
Yeah,
I'll
it
make my
did.
way over to the clock's heart.
Okay. Okay, keep going. Oh, where's the next one? Where is it? There it is. Hold on, too far. Okay, on it. Okay, keep going. Or maybe that's the next one? I don't... Okay, here we go, here we go. It keeps changing my camera! Okay,
I will
keep
say
going.
it is slowly moving, so like if you miss by a little bit, that's not my fault.
No, it's okay, it's okay. It just keeps changing my fucking camera! Oh no, I missed.
Oh.
Okay. Going.
Not that way. I think that is that way, like, look to your...
Yep. Okay, got it. The slime anime, is that the one where I've been reincarnated to a slime or something like that? Where do I go from here?
Wait, is it above you?
It might be above me, but I don't know how to get up there. There must be something we're missing here. Does this take me up above? Oh, you're turning me, okay. I remember this being really hard. Okay, let me be on this platform and let me try this one. Maybe it's that one right there. Like, this one over here. Okay, try this
backwards?
one. No, I don't think I am. Is this backwards? Am I going back? I think I'm going backwards. Oh no. Goodbye.
You didn't tell me you were jumping.
It's okay, it's my fault. Favorite isekai is the wrong way to use healing magic. That sounds horny, and I'm interested. Crawny, and I'm interested. Oh, there! Okay, keep going.
Hurry, May! This is getting
Stop.
tough.
You're doing great, Cody.
Okay, keep going.
I'm almost there.
Okay, where do I go from here? There. Okay, keep going. Stop! Too far. Okay. It's more of a comedy than horny. Damn. I like horny anime, because I'm filthy.
Stop saying that.
Right, Crawny. Crawny. I like Crawny anime. We're not allowed to say that word anymore. Twitch got mad.
Cody, come on!
We're not allowed to say that. We're not allowed to say the L word. That rhymes with, food.
Take this, clock!
We're not allowed to say those words anymore, and it sucks.
Ah, shit, the fucking clock! My motherfucking clock, bitch! Wow!
Your clock, bitch!
God,
God motherfucking damn.
That's a big explosion!
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, what? The fuck?
I feel different!
Me too!
I hope I can take a
I've had
drink.
enough of you, Clock.
Take a drink. Go ahead. I'm gonna take a drink too. You take that drink, boy.
Kill la Kill will always be one of my favorites.
Oh, I fuck with Kill la Kill so hard. Kill la Kill iconic.
As a kid, I couldn't get into it because I couldn't. I don't know why.
That's fair. I loved Kill la Kill though. Anything made by Trigger / Gynex is iconic. Wait, so you can't talk about the airbrush guy from Counting Cars? Nope, I can't. I'm not. I'm loving it here, but sadly I need to go sleep. It's always 1 a.m. No worries, get some sleep, Evan. I normally stream earlier in the day, but on Sundays we stream at 5 p.m. my time. But normally I'm on earlier in the day, so if you ever want to drop by again, yeah. Have a good time. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah.
Oh my God.
Well. Good night.
Hey,
we will have an amazing rest of stream. Yeah.
Book of Truth?
Book of Truth.
Okay, okay. That's the way you want to go. Okay. You like it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh God, my legs!
Oh, Jesus. The clock is going again. Yay. Yay! More bread. More garlic bread. We love garlic bread in this house.
Mom, it's working. Our cuckoo clock is working again.
I love that. That makes me happy.
Gibber!
Gibber!
Oh no, I don't like her climbing on.
I also don't like it, but short people just do that for some reason. They climb on things because they can't reach it. It always gives me anxiety.
This will make Mom happy. She likes it when things are on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, girl. Being on time is the best. Womp womp. Ugh, I gotta stretch.
I'm surprised with just her working they can afford this fucking house. What kind of job does she have?
She's an engineer, so yeah, of course they can afford this. Engineers make a butt-fuck ton of money.
Me grabbing my Tupperware from the top shelf. Oh, Grizz.
Grizz!
Don't worry, me too.
No! No climbing in the house! Ask a tall person to help you. Why the fuck did I think she's gonna elbow drop that shit on me? Me being like, Jack, your clock is working. Fucking bombs it.
Attraction!
We don't need attraction. We're getting
Oh,
divorced.
next is the ice level.
Yay, I like that one.
Because you lost it.
Well, part of it. I don't really like the underwater segment.
Find attraction
Yeah.
again. Ding, ding, ding.
Me, that's just me being stupid in my room alone at night.
What
What are you doing?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Damn.
You're entitled to your own opinion. There we go again.
He had an evil
He
face.
did.
You see
I saw that.
look?
I was just about to bring it up. I was like, did you see the way he was fucking looking at us? I like this area in the garden a lot. We might
Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure. We might actually get through this game tonight.
Attraction. It's like
Maybe.
a
Because we're
magnet,
like
but
killing
you need
it.
both poles. North, south, plus, minus. Cody.
Jack,
hey.
would you say that you're attracted to me?
Yeah. This magnet will help you rediscover the attraction you once
Okay.
had for each other.
Alright.
Yeah. One is plus, one is minus.
That's not how it works. A magnet always has both poles.
Not these magnets. Come on. Oh.
Oh, I thought he was just gonna chuck him at our fucking
Yeah.
heads.
Just
Yeah, literally.
Hey, why does this place look so familiar?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hey, you recognize that mountain?
Yeah.
Yes! This is where we had our first skiing trip together.
Mm-hmm.
Hola, little ones.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're stuck inside that.
We're in the cum jar!
We're in the no.
Top of the mountain to receive your
We're in a
next
snow
piece of
globe,
the
Jackson.
letter.
We're not in the cum jar. You'd know if we were in the cum jar. You've been there a lot, haven't you, Jack?
Use your magic powers, and the attraction will warm you up, baby. Yeah.
Does Alistair put Jack in the cum jar a lot? Yes.
Feel the warmth? Yes, it. You like
Stop. Stop it.
I don't even fucking.
Stop.
I don't even come in the cum jar. I literally just shake it up because I like seeing him scream.
Ooh, chilly.
Yeah. Let's get moving. That'll warm us up.
Yeah.
Why-
Maybe we
stop
can
it.
warm up somewhere inside along the way.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Door for me. Thank you.
Okay, so I push away red.
Yeah,
oh
you
god,
push
it's
away.
gonna be harder to remember.
The next part of the comic I sent you is where oh, nice. Please send me the next page. I push blue. You pull blue. Pull blue. There we go. We got this. We're smart. We know how magnets work. Oh no,
wait.
I have to do this. Hold on. Get back on.
Now you're gonna pull it. Oh wait, yeah, right. Okay.
And then you're gonna do it.
Different colors attract, same colors repel. Nothing to it.
Yeah, totally nothing to it. Forgive me if this is too far. Do you just drink from the jar, or is it just for decoration?
Well, what's the answer?
I don't really like drinking my own fluids unless I'm really, really down bad, fucked up mentally, so it's just for decoration.
Hey, remember our
Alistair.
first Christmas
What?
with Rose?
You mean when all
Oh,
the Christmas
right,
trees
my
were
bad.
up?
Yeah.
I just went off
When we
without you
snuck
talking
into the
about drinking
woods
my
and
own
cut
cum, you
down
know,
one
the usual.
ourselves.
I thought we'd get caught for sure.
I like how you're like, Alistair, and I'm like, huh? Already gone.
Yeah, just gone.
Sorry, I was talking about drinking my own cum, what can I say?
Oh, look! A saw!
Hold on. Stop. Boy, we're not cutting!
Yeah, we are.
No, you were pushing it. You weren't pushing it right. Now do it. This is so much effort. Please? Please? Thank God, finally.
Yeah!
Bear Grylls taught me some different shit. Did Bear Grylls teach you to drink your cum or your piss?
Oh, those things look different.
Because, I mean, if you could just really quickly, like, wank one out instead of having to piss in a jar and that would give you hydration, I would rather do that, but I don't think it would give you much.
May, the pull was so strong. The opposite
Both
works as
same
well.
time? You can't piss and cum at the same time.
Watch me, bitch.
I would gladly watch that, Jack. My computer just did the thing. That was punishment.
That's what you get! That's what you get! I fucking hate you!
That is
We're
what
getting
I
a
get.
divorce live on stream.
What? Because I said I want to watch you piss and cum at the same time?
Yep.
I am sure about
That's
that.
grounds for divorce.
You're the one that said you were gonna do it. Why can't I watch? What? I'm not allowed to watch you piss and cum at the same time, huh?
No.
Why?
It's special.
Yeah, and we're married. I'm not special?
Banned streamer, shut up, Grizz. I'm not banned. You can't ban me.
I guess I'm not special. You can ban Jack in my chat because I have the super ban command. Don't forget we have that. But fucking, am I not special enough to see you do your special liquids at once? What? What?
Stop talking.
No,
Stop
why?
talking.
Why?
Stop talking before Twitch bans you.
Twitch isn't gonna fucking ban me. I am such a nobody streamer. Twitch does not pay any attention to me. I have like...
Forgot how to do the super ban command for Al.
It's exclamation point super ban at Alistair. Wait, are you into that? Are you into piss play? I answered this on Schmansley, but I'm not gonna answer this on Twitch. Because then I think I will get banned.
It's a secret.
It's not a secret. If you pay $5, you can watch the VOD and see it there.
Someone super ban Alistair for me.
I already got super banned. Shut your whore mouth. I like how
Mods, whack his pee-pee.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. Alright.
Sounds like a secret to me. Angelicato, yeah.
It's not a secret. Blaze, you know the answer. You literally know the answer. You were there for that stream. Maybe once I make it, you don't actually have to pay $5. Yes, I'm into piss play. Move on.
God.
Not letting Twitch get mad at me. Bing bong. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's for you. This one is for me. This one is for me. But what does it do? How does it work? How do I use it? I'll figure it out. Blaze? Blaze hasn't been talking. Blaze was talking in Jack's chat. Jack said something to Blaze.
Yeah.
Alright, launch me. Wow.
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 I want to get over there too, May. Help!
I want to get over there too, Alistair. Okay, you gotta get the rest.
Oh, wait.
You... Like, that's as far as I can fucking push it. You gotta get it the rest of the way. There we go.
Wee.
I'm built stupid? No, you're not built stupid. You're built
I'm also
handsome.
built stupid.
You're
Sorry,
built...
I was drawing and listening to music and I gotta hear people's words, not music words. You're good.
You're good, homie.
Yeah.
You're not built stupid, you're built handsome. You're a very handsome boy, son. I'm proud of you. You're doing your best, my child.
How do I get up there? Oh, right there.
Use your brain. This next part is for you. Like, I gotta wait on you. I'll figure it out. Tanks, Grandpa. Yeah, you're welcome, champ. You're my favorite grandson. I'm built weird, aren't we all? This one's for you.
I was about to be really stupid because I'm kind of brain dead right now. I was be like, am I your favorite grandson?
You want to be my grandson, baby?
Shut up! Shut up! Oh, sit up straight. Thank you. I actually need that.
Or would you rather be mommy's little boy?
Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. I gotta take a drink. Hold on. And stretch.
I'll stretch you out, baby.
Shut the fuck up.
What are you gonna fucking do about it? Divorce
I'll fucking get you, bitch!
No, you fucking won't. You won't do shit. What are you gonna fucking do? Divorce me? You're already divorcing me.
Alright, I'm gonna do something.
Okay, do it. I just killed myself. Can you... Oh. My computer did the thing. This was punishment. What's up? Dude, I'm already getting punished enough. My computer did the thing while you were gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm already being punished enough. Go away. Oh, what? What are you doing? I love you too. I like how you can only be affectionate to me on my stream. You can't do it on your own.
Yeah, not on my own.
Yeah, coward.
Not allowed.
Yep. Punch him in your apartment. Well, he didn't punch me in the apartment. Shut up. We're not gay. We're getting a divorce. We are not homosexual. There is nothing homosexual about me. I am super hetero.
Oh, Nya. It's Nya time. Alright, I'm back.
I'll do Nya with you in a minute. I gotta wait for my shit to connect, and then I'll do Nya with you.
I'm gonna fix my Twitch integrated throws-in system when you do that. Yeah.
Oh, it's cloud nose for me. I'm not doing any squats. Bridge. Disable the squats to redeem. I'm not doing them. No squats today. I'm not in the mood. No squats. Oh, you can put me in the cum jar. That's fine. Oh, it'll take a minute until this... There we go. No squats.
You are gay. I'm not gay. Shush. Shush. Shut. I'm not gay.
Yeah, you're divorcing me, right?
Ah!
That ain't me.
I'm just comfortable with my
sexuality. I thought it was sexuality.
I don't remember.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm here. Alistair saw me and instantly went to shut those off. It's because I don't want to do it today. I don't want to do squats today. My body hurts.
No squat.
No squats, but I'll take the... Honk honk. Honk honk.
It's sexuality. Okay, there we go.
So I was right. It is sexuality.
Yep.
I'm a genius. Alright, I need you to change this so that I can get up there.
Oh, right.
You gotta help me out, buddy. It worked. And then... I need you to... I can't get up there. was gonna say, you have to let me go first, because mine is the one that has the problem. Keep churning.
It doesn't turn all the way.
It doesn't? Bro.
Nope.
There we go. That didn't work! Okay.
Nope.
Well. I don't know how to get up there then.
You want to go to 8 p.m. and if your computer keeps acting up?
Yeah, we can go to 8 p.m. because that's like 3 hours. It's better than we normally do. But like, I don't want to stop streaming.
I can go for as long as possible. It's just I worry about your computer.
I'm not worried about my computer. I don't want to give up on streaming just because my computer is doing this. No one minds the scuff. So, if no one minds the scuff, then it's fine for me to do it. Can it not go any further?
No, it cannot. Oh wait, there we go.
Oh, okay. And I'm back. Come now, Alistair. You know, no, I don't want to be ripped. I like being fat. People like fat mommy. I don't want to be ripped mommy. Ain't that right, Jack?
You can't be a little bit of ripped and fat?
Well, I am kind of already a little bit of ripped and fat.
That is true.
I can literally arm wrestle Buzz and win. I could pick you up and throw you. I'm pretty... It's just the problem is that I'm a fucking glass cannon, so it's like, yeah, I'm strong, but I got like 5 seconds before I have a heart attack.
Yeah?
I'm having fun, and no one really... Yeah, I appreciate you not minding the scuff. I'm having fun. So, I'd like to keep going. I don't mind fixing it here and there. We're gonna have to keep,
Cody, look!
troubleshooting.
Oh, yes! Sweet
We're gonna have to keep troubleshooting on it and see if we can find any more results. What are we doing?
You have to do this, I think. No, wait. Oh, wait, I do this.
Yeah.
Same colors repel, different colors attract. I got it, I got it.
Oh, okay. But the problem is that I'm repelling that one. So...
Oh shit, I fell.
Oh, you fell? Okay. So... Same colors repel. Okay, so you can get me over there, but how do I... Yeah, because that's... Okay, push me back over there. Can replace squat with plank? Absolutely not. No, no, I'm not working out today. I don't want to.
No working out.
I'm not in the mood.
None of that. It's a lazy day.
It's a lazy day. How do I get that? What are we doing here? Let go. Oh yeah, it just kind of launches me back over here. Am I brain dead?
Possible.
Yeah, that's a probability. Because I can't...
Oh, can you go over here and reach this?
Reach what?
Oh, you can't.
Nope, I'm too far. Oops! Guess who killed himself? I didn't mean like now or today. It's good to take an off day. Yeah, maybe eventually, maybe we'll replace it with planks, but that would require me to get all the way down on my floor. Which isn't the worst thing. I have really good mobility. I'm perfectly fine with that. It's just my model won't track me. The reason I do squats is because it's a little bit kind of sexy when my model tracks it.
Alright, go over there. No, go over there where I was.
Okay. Oh! You let go too soon. But I smell what you're stepping in. Okay, now you go.
There we go. There we go. And... Shablunkus.
Okay, so we're just a little brain dead.
Can't wait to warm
Just a little
up.
bit.
Just a little bit.
It looks familiar.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
It's the cabin we stayed in.
Yeah, I think
Or
you're
maybe
right.
just 10 minutes of standing. Well, I mean, I don't need to do that. I could do... I'm perfectly fine with doing, like,
Oh, hey!
Also, thank you
check
for redeeming the
this
clown
out.
nose.
Our old skate
I'm perfectly fine with
Come
doing
on.
planks. I just thought it was sexy when the model,
think we've
like,
been
bounces up and
skating
down when
since we were here.
I'm doing squats.
I know.
That's it.
I don't know why.
It was
I
just
love
for
skating.
Ronnie
Me
reasons.
too. Oh, look, Cody.
I do Ronnie things.
Our winter clothes.
Oh,
Here you go.
yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like how the game stuttered a
Ugh,
little bit because they were loading in
freezing
different
my
models.
Oh, mood.
I like it here. Was it this cozy when we were
Oh
here?
my god. 15
it's
fucking
just
months, Grizz?
like I
Holy
remember.
shit, thank you.
15
I
months?
appreciate that.
You wanna,
Damn, your baby is
wanna hang
like,
out here for a
hold on, let me do math.
Moving.
6
Yeah.
months old.
Yeah,
oh my
you're right.
god, that thing
Ryan,
is
come on.
like maybe able
grooving.
to like say a word now. Can kids
Maybe.
talk at 6 months old? I don't know.
All right, you're on.
Oh, we got ice skates.
Fucking wild.
Yay, we got ice skates.
I must have been a hockey pro in a previous life,
Hell
right?
yeah.
Oh, I love ice skating.
I've always wanted to go ice skating.
Really miss doing this.
I don't have the balance for that. Good luck.
I liked roller skating growing up, but I don't know how similar they are.
Perfect.
I prefer
for
watching you
I
skating.
squat
also
from.
can't ride a bike.
I prefer watching you squat from behind.
So do I.
Well, maybe I should.
We should do this more
No,
often.
no. I'll talk about that later. Not on Jack's streams.
A little bit.
What? You want me to talk about it?
No, I was saying just in a little bit later.
Yeah, when I'm not on stream with you, because I'm trying to be respectful that you're not horny.
Probably.
Crawny.
And come on. There it is.
Yay. Oh, I loved watching
So
it
pretty.
load in.
Cozy.
LMAO.
You
Blue
remember
and
this
pink.
town?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This is where we spent our first Christmas together.
What's
Hetero.
happened here? Used to be so busy.
I know. Where is everyone?
Yes.
You.
Where are they?
We interrupt our
It's
program
down.
to bring you this important message.
Relationship. Alive
I love you.
and fun.
Now, back to our show.
Aw. I love you too, Onyx. Thank you. I heard that and I was like, what is
Look
that?
at it now. Silent, dead, frozen. You need
I
to
love
wake it up from its
The
winter
way
sleep.
that this book
How
talks,
weird
but I
is
hate him as a
There's
character.
ice everywhere.
He's horrible.
Use
But I love how
the
he
magnet.
talks.
Magnets don't melt ice.
Exactly.
What?
Bells in this town can break the ice.
Oh, okay.
Now, break the ice and get your prize. Woo!
Goodbye.
Oh my god!
Bye.
Did he say we have to ring the bells?
Yeah. Ring the bells to break the ice.
Really? Where does he get these crazy ideas?
Come on, let's do
No
it for the
clue.
town.
Do it for the vine.
I ain't gonna do it.
Do it for the vine.
I ain't gonna do it. This is for you. Yeah, because I'm pushing it. You gotta do this. No, baby. Pull. What does that do? Huh. What does that do?
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
I was like, huh? I'm a little brain dead right now.
No, it's okay. Me too. Oh, you gotta put it back down. Hold on. Not yet. You're gonna crush me. Okay, now put it back down. A little bit. There we go. Okay. You're gonna have to do it with me. Keep going. Fuck. You have to keep going with me. This is gonna be hard. There we go.
Here goes nothing.
Ding.
Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. There we go.
Oh.
Had to, like, really fucking fight it.
Yeah! We broke the ice.
Oh, they're alive.
Oh yeah, those dudes.
I love them. They're so cute, the little
They
creatures.
make me think of Ice King.
Yeah, snow globers. They're so cute. No, it didn't scare me. I just didn't know what it was, so I was like, what is
the
that?
sweet sound of success.
I thought it was happening in the
Good job,
game.
us.
You got that right. We did good.
Alright, where do we... Oh, there you are. Wait for
The
me.
town looks like how I remember
Wait for
it
me.
now.
Wait for me. Wee. I love the way you run. Arms back.
Arms back, yeah.
You run like that IRL.
I do.
Well, given where the book's from, I feel like you probably would fit in back there. Maybe.
Maybe.
There we go. I like the bigger area, but yeah, we have to, like, do more bells.
Ready.
Ready. I love this music. It reminds me of, hold on. I want to look up the music this reminds me of, because I can't remember how to pronounce it. So I'm going to, show you what it's called. Or maybe I could just look it up on Spotify. It might be on Spotify. I don't know how to fucking spell it either. Hold on. Let me try spelling it. man, hold on. The only way I can remember him is from this old Homestuck animation, and that's so fucking embarrassing.
Oh my god.
But I don't know how to spell their name. There it is. It sounds like this. It sounds like this band. Well, band is not. But,
Band?
they're not a band, but the music that's playing sounds like this. I'll send it to you in DMs in our server.
Yeah, I'll play it on my stream as well. Hold on, so it isn't just, you know, dead space.
You don't have to play it, but, like, their music just reminds me of that. Just, like, very soft and pretty, you know? Just kind of reminds me of that.
Scared myself.
Yeah, that animation, yeah. You're soft and pretty? No, Nessie, no. Don't bully me right now, I'll cry. No flirting. But yeah. Yeah, I pulled it out. Yeah, that's what the music in the game reminds me of. That's what it reminds me of, and like they have a bunch of...
I didn't know what, like, song to play, so I'm just sitting here in silence.
No, you're okay, you're okay. But I really like all of their music.
Yeah, music. Oh, it's over? That's how I feel right now.
That's what you're like, yeah. But yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to look them up, this is what it's called. I can't spell their name by default, but they make really pretty music.
This place really is a sleeping village.
And it's what the music in this game sounds like.
The hustle and bustle when we were here.
It was
human
crowded.
music, yeah, the music
Well,
humans
hope we
listen
can wake it
to.
up.
Looks like there are
Haha,
three
you missed,
bell
idiot.
towers. Let's pick one.
Ah! Right in the fucking face! Stop! You wouldn't even let me get up!
And still got it.
Hold still. Get back here.
I might throw one or two.
You son of a bitch. Get back here. Get back here.
Ah, midair, what the fuck? Oh shit.
Fuck you. Detective Buria? I don't know how to say it. Like, Fibby stuff. I don't know what that means, but I really like their stuff. That ass I knew as soon as I heard the clock. Yeah. I heard them years ago with that Homestuck animation, and I became obsessed with them in middle school, and I listened to them constantly. They had like a bunch of albums, and I had all of them.
Look at all these birds.
Yeah.
Oh, wonder if we can use that crate.
But yeah, the music in this level reminds me of their music. It's so pretty.
Is this for me?
I think so, yeah. Is it
do I get on the back? And...
Hold on. Let me see where this takes us if I turn it. Oh, you need to hold on to it. Okay. Get on it. No.
Nope.
I know.
Go ahead.
I can hold on to this just a little bit.
I'm moving it as fast as I can. Go. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Damn it.
I'll put it back.
Alright, this is gonna be a little bit of a hassle.
Have I been listening to Norwegian music since middle school? That would be so fucking wild.
Hold on, not yet.
Oh, sorry.
I bounced off by accident.
No, you're good.
Alright, go ahead. Go.
I'm turning as fast as I can. I'm turning as fast as I can. That's so wild. I can't believe I was listening to Norwegian music. I didn't fucking know it. That's crazy.
It was meant to be.
It's meant to be. Oh.
Alright, we're back.
I'm not even one of those white people that could be like, oh, I'm Norwegian, I'm Nordic, because I don't have any Nordic in my genetics. I literally don't. So I can't even be one of those white people in America.
Boing.
Boing. It was meant to Nebi.
Nebi.
Mmm. Pancake. Pancake.
Look
Pancake.
at the lights. Feels much
Pancake.
warmer here now.
Pancake. Where did they go?
I think I
There
see
they
a little
are.
marketplace. Cute.
Lollipops. is for me.
This is delicious. Ah,
I wish I could go to a place like this. That would be so cool.
Oh, yummy.
I would love to go to a Norwegian country in winter. Because I feel like that's when shit's the coolest. Not Norwegian, I meant to say Nordic, but same thing.
oh, I can't take more. Oh, but I want
You
more.
can eat more. Trust me, we can eat more.
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
No, we can eat more.
Maybe I can.
We can eat more. Oh, my computer did the thing
delicious.
again. I was punished for eating pankake.
Happening a lot more frequently today.
Yeah, it is happening way more frequently. I think having that thing turned on was actually something that was helping. So I'm going to go turn that back on real fast.
Okay.
That's not what I meant to click. Taskbar settings. System. So from what I'm learning about the problems that's happening, I think what's happening is I think it has to be
I pressed the wrong button and turned small.
I think it has to be that, like, is my computer not getting enough, like, not power, but like power? Like, not literal power, but like, is it not getting enough? What would make these, like, I don't know. I'm having a stroke. I'm really tired. Hold on, let me...
Sure you just don't want to play until 8?
Yeah, let's play until 8. I'm really tired.
Okay. Yeah.
But what is not... Okay, so if I put them on high performance, it makes them crash less, yeah? But what is not giving them enough? Like, Like, what part of the computer... Nessie said processing power. It might actually be my processor. Because that's the last thing we haven't replaced.
Well, when you look down in OBS and see your CPU usage, what does it say?
How do
It'll
I
say, like,
that?
CPU... It'll say CPU and then blank %.
2.4%.
You're using more than me.
I don't have that much stuff open.
Mine is at 0.8.
Yeah, mine's at 2.4. Why is it using so much?
You have the same stuff open as me, pretty much, I think.
Yeah, I don't have anything really open more than you do.
You actually have less, because I have Tits and Firefox open.
Yeah, I don't ever have browser open, and I always close Spotify once we start, like, once I stop streaming the audio, like, once we move over to Bing Bong, if I could speak English, once we move over to... I'm smart.
Do you want to do all the bell towers and hold off on the water area? Because that's a big area.
As much fun as I'm having with how it's happening more frequently, I think maybe we should quit now.
Okay.
I'm sorry we couldn't make it as long as we wanted to.
It's okay. For once, I have energy and you don't, and that's kind of weird.
It's not that I don't have energy. I have the energy. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah, I getcha.
Because it's... I have to pause the game constantly to... Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I just need to figure out what's going on with it. We've been going through a lot of, like, we've been going through... Let me turn my model back on so I'm not just talking to the wall.
Yeah.
I know. Give me just a second.
I'm talking to the void! He wasn't there all along. Chat, when were you gonna tell me?
Oh, well, it's not the game. This happens with a lot of my stuff. This isn't my game. It's not the game. This is a problem that's been happening consistently since last year.
Ever since we installed the... what was it? The headset? And then just...
No, it was... No. It wasn't the headset. It worked perfectly fine after the headset. It started happening right before my,
subathon.
My subathon. It literally happened that week and it started the day of my first subathon.
Yeah.
And then, just kept happening since, where my computer just decides it's OBS. I will say it right now, it's OBS, because I can have my stuff open without being connected to OBS, and it works perfectly fine. So it's 100% OBS.
Yeah.
But I think it might be processing power. I don't know. I just think that OBS is taking too much out of my computer. I'm coming back, Jack. Let me in.
I kind of forgot I could speak. Oh, it's okay, Grizz.
Let's go back to just chatting. Because I can talk about this for a few minutes, because I've been... It's not that I've been silent about it, I just haven't really talked about it too much. Oh yeah, my CPU usage is at 3.8 right now.
Jesus.
And it's just...
Mine is at... It's been the highest that it has in stream, 2.6, but it usually doesn't get that high.
Yeah, mine's at 3.8, and it often gets this high. I don't know why the fuck my OBS
is there any background programs you have open right now? Like, any... Kind of like EA and Origin and
well, we had EA
like
open
that.
because we were literally doing that.
Yeah. Well, wasn't like the Riot thing giving you trouble?
No. No, I don't have anything extra open.
Is there any games you installed around that time?
No. The only games I can think of was the,
Any games you installed for your subathon?
Yeah, I was gonna say the only games I can think of that I installed for my subathon was, like, Poppy's Playtime. Didn't install anything else. Yeah, it says that OBS Studio is taking the most of my CPU right now. And it's at 5.9, 6.0. So it has to be OBS, but yeah, it started happening last year, where what'll happen is my computer will, my screen, my monitor will, like, flash black, and OBS will partially crash. OBS, it doesn't crash the stream, but all my, like my preview will crash, and it won't ever refresh, so it's, like, frozen on something. And then my, my docs will all crash, but they'll eventually refresh. And then...
Whenever you get the chance, right now, actually, screenshot, Task Manager for me, so I can see, like, what's being used the most and etc.
Okay. You want me to show you what's being used out of the CPU?
Just show me the whole, like, Task Manager thing open, and then just screenshot that.
Okay. But yeah, we've just been having some technical difficulties, but I've been trying to fix them. We've replaced every single part in my computer except for the processor, and it hasn't been any of those. We even replaced the graphics card. Isn't the graphics card?
Yeah, that's mine.
We have uninstalled and reinstalled stuff. I've ran troubleshooting on OBS specifically, but none of it ever worked. I'm not running the computer in hardware acceleration mode. I did try that. It didn't work. I tried it without hardware acceleration mode, which is what I usually have it in. Doesn't work.
Meow. Hi.
Meow.
How you doing?
Hi.
Meow.
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 But yeah, let's go ahead and quit streaming.
Yeah. All right.
Goodbye,
I'm not gonna
everyone.
raid out today.
I love you. Goodbye.
Sorry that you got here late. I'm sorry, but we were heading out. Goodbye.
There are my socials if you're not